Så vil en lille Fifi-gris spille computer. Kom. Kom. Værsgo, Fifi. Hvis du rammer.
Let's go! Let's go!
Kom så. Ja. Det er godt. Dygtig gris.
This, as you can see, because it is in a box, this portable computer was my father's claim to some amount of fame. In the early 2000s, he decided to have, he saw a video of pigs learning tricks, and he thought, this is incredible, I want to teach the pigs mine. And what he, this is a Windows 2000 computer, so it's a big CRT screen in here, and very default things. This has been a real tank. But what he would do is he would bring the pig like so out into the big wide world, and then he would perform with it. So the pig have many talents. The pigs learn to. These days he's quit the computer and he's just been. What's it called? He's just been doing bowling because it's a much lighter setup. There's not so much danger that the machinery will not break because it's all electronic. Yeah. And but this meant that we have to realize the priorities that he had, because the reason why I want to talk about this, because the pig getting this powerful system to play video games with. You have some issues as a kid, because my father, he had bought a computer for his home office, and then he also had made the pig have this computer, and the pig became very famous, and where there was like newspaper clippings and people coming out and seeing us, and with this great performing pig that could play the trumpet and play the computer. But wait, no, you have to learn the joystick. So just do it, because once they realize there's food on the table, you can really much teach them to do anything. But wait, no, here. And that's all well and good. No, I have it here, but not for you. directly. So what ends up happening is that we go and, I mean, I'm really mad because my father, he buys the pig a computer that's quite expensive at this point in time, and I'm a young boy, and I'm really, mad that the pet gets a, incredible piece of hardware before I even get to practice. And it was actually in doing a radio show where I was it's like bring a kid because it would be fun, and the radio host, he asked me whether I had a computer since the pigs had, and come on, just get close. I said no, it's not. I do not have that, and it's. I mean, so my father, he couldn't argue, and people were calling him out on it because wait, no, don't attack me now. Then a year after he bought the pigs a computer, he bought one for me, and that was how I got my first computer. That my father bought the one for the pigs. And even though we don't perform with it, we try to teach them all. So this one, Lille Mulle, he is just a couple of years old now by this point, and he is practicing it. He will never perform this in live in front of people, but it's fun to do it, to see it, also just to see that it still works, this piece of hardware. But yeah, that's it. And just a little bit of history about pigs playing computer. Of course, when you imagine a pig playing computer, you might imagine something completely different than just a point and click game. But actually, a real fun piece of this is that because when the pigs start figuring it out, like, it actually takes some level of abstraction to do this. So after the performances would end, some of the parents would come up and ask, like, can our kid try the game? And then because the kid would just move the joystick around but not really connect the dots, sometimes the parents we would have to calm down these parents that no, your 2-year-old son is not is not less clever than a pig. He just doesn't have this faculty yet. That's always amusing. One more, and then you're done. No, come here. Yeah, and that's it. That's how this is the method that you use to teach pigs to play computer. And if you ever do it, let me know. I would really love to see more pigs learn to engage with programs and computer software. And so with my father, so if you send me a video clip of you teaching your pig to do any kind of thing like this, I'm all over it. And that's it. That's it for me. Me and Mulle, and then we're gonna head off. Thank you for your time, and good night. Come, Mulle.